Good morning, Mazer, and welcome to the Pride. I'm Tylen Parkinson.
And I'm Amer and this week we're going to be doing last year's middle school awards.
It's time to report your summer reading. Please take a few minutes to fill out the 2020 Summer Reading Response Survey sent to your email. Remember, you must be signed into your school email to take the survey. You only receive credit for books assigned to your grade, and the deadline to submit your reading is September 11th, next Friday.
Legends never die. 8 years ago, a Mazer freshman, Eliza Crofts, designed the lion mural in the lunchroom. Mazer is planning to add another mural on the wall above the bleachers in the gym. It's going to be big, and you can become a legend. Paint or draw your mural design ideas in color, and email images of your ideas to Miss Foss. Dimensions for the mural will be determined when a design has been selected. Deadline for submissions has been moved to October.
Students and faculty are doing a fabulous job of wearing masks appropriately, maintaining proper social distancing guidelines, and following good hand hygiene. As of this week, we have not had any reported positive student or faculty cases of COVID. Thank you for staying home if you are sick and reaching out to your teachers to communicate your needs. If we all stay responsible and considerate, we will be able to weather this together and stay in school. Stay calm and Mazer on.
Attendance school is now open and available Monday to Thursday on your on-campus assigned days only. From 7 a.m. to 7:55 a.m. in room 155, that's the science room across the front office, by the way, it's $5 a session. This is for students to make up attendance time to remove NGs. Please email attendance@mazerprep.org if you have questions.
Were you in NHS last year? It's time to get started. Please come to a short meeting in Miss Peterson's room 209 right after school on Wednesday, September 9th or Thursday, September 10th. If you can't make it, please email Miss Peterson. Come with ideas and activities and service projects for the school year.
And now we're going to move on to middle school awards. Even though most of them are freshmen this year, they were 8th graders last year.
Hello, I'll be presenting the Truth, Honor, and Virtue Award for our middle school students. The Truth Award was already presented in the spring, and that was given to Serenity Burns, and we will be getting her award to her soon. The Honor Award this year, I wanted to mention a little bit about honor and what it means and what we look for when we select the student for this award. And honor is the duty to always do better, to continually evaluate who you are and strive to improve, to show respect to yourself, your family, your school, and your community. And this year, for last year, the Honor Award for the middle school goes to Benjamin Ireland. And I just wanted to read what one of Benjamin's teachers had said about him in relation to why we chose him for this. Benjamin is committed to being his best self. He doesn't do so in a manner that is attention-grabbing, and his efforts could easily go unnoticed. In science, he consistently does his work and always asks questions when he doesn't understand. Even when surrounded by people who are distracting, Benjamin was able to focus, to do his work, and learn what he needed to do. But without ever losing his cool with his classmates, Benjamin is patient and kind, even when it would be easy to be sarcastic, snarky, and short-tempered. And so congratulations to Benjamin Ireland, who received our middle school honor award. Our middle school virtue award goes to someone who possesses this quality, obviously. And one of the ways that we have defined virtue at Mazer Prep Academy is it's accomplished not only through exactness, uprightness, and rectitude in relation to all the ideals talked about in truth and honor, but work at developing moral excellence through service and honoring students, faculty, and staff at Mazer. And last year's Virtue Award for our middle school goes to Vicki Mehmet. And I wanted to read a few things that her teachers had mentioned about her. Vicki is a rock star. Vicki consistently chooses to be the best version of herself. In unassuming ways, Vicki is able to elevate the quality of character in her surroundings and inspire others to be the best version of themselves. Vicki doesn't need recognition to be her best self. In fact, I suspect that she'll be a little embarrassed about getting this award. Vicki is one of those stable friends that people need in their life. So congratulations, Vicki, on receiving the Virtue Award for the middle school.
It is my opportunity this year to present the Carl G. Mazer Preparatory Award for our middle school student. We presented the high school student in the spring, but the middle school student this year was chosen by multiple departments for many reasons. But I'd like to read something that a few of them said because they're already saying the same things. This student spends time to evaluate, weigh, and consider all the information. She does not depend on others to shape or form her opinions, but takes the time to think about issues. She's also firm in her values and will advocate in kind ways for people to become their better selves. This year's Middle School Carl G. Mazer Award goes to Liesl Goldbranson. In the spring, we announced our Middle School Teacher of the Year because we knew that he would be leaving us at the end of the year. Last year's Middle School Teacher of the Year was Josh Bundy. It is my honor to now announce the High School Teacher of the Year. In my experience, I had the opportunity to actually meet this teacher and hire this teacher from the BYU Teacher Fair a few years ago. And from my recollection, I remember actually several teachers that actually ended up coming to Mazer, coming to our table at the same time. And I was super impressed with this group, and they just played off of each other so well. And we had such a great discussion about teaching philosophies and their experience in their student teaching. And so fast forward, I was able to hire this teacher, and I remember looking at all the resumes. And then I remember not too long ago from that point that a student came back and said, hey, did you know this teacher was on the walls at Mazer or at BYU and was mentioned that she had all of these awards? And I said, I did not know that. But fast forward, I understand exactly why this teacher has the accolades on the halls of the BYU building. This teacher has become an endearing math teacher at Mazer. And quickly, over the last couple of years, she is now our math department chair. So it is my honor this year to award our Teacher of the Year for high school to Miss Dana Steinhorst. Our staff at Mazer is amazing. Our faculty is by far top-notch. And it is my pleasure this year to honor those faculty and staff members with our service awards, which we do at 5 and at 10 years. This year's 5-year awards, service awards, go to Miss Millie Sorensen, who's in our front office, Miss Lisa Grant, who is in our SPED department, Miss Mary Keene, who's also our SPED department director, Coach Kemper, Miss Weiersdorf, who's in our front office, Miss Anderson, our counselor, and Miss Halliday, who is also in our front office. Congratulations for 5 years at Mazer, and we hope there are many, many more years to come. In addition, our 10-year service awards this year go to Coach Mas Watabe, who also teaches math, Miss McDuff, who is in our CTE department, Mr. Simmons, who's our Dean of Students, as well as our high school girls soccer coach, and as well teaches several classes at Mazer, Miss Slade, who is our registrar and also teaches in the science department. Mr. Harmer, who teaches Spanish. Miss Goodrich, who is our 8th grade English teacher and our 7th grade SOAR teacher. Miss Gerber, who needs no introduction because she is amazing all in her own way and is the Jill of all trades. So, and has tremendously helped us make the Pride and these awards and our graduation ceremony. I cannot say enough about Miss Gerber this year and her helpfulness in making our transition to remote learning and to our social media presence and keeping our students connected, as well as Dr. Barlow, who is in our library, and Miss Martinez, who is returning from her sabbatical in France to teach Socratic 12. Thank you for the service, 10 years, and again, we hope that there are many, many more years to come, and we're so grateful for that service.
I am super excited to announce the Middle School Math Award for last school year. The student that we've chosen to earn our Math Award for the middle school is an amazing student, beautiful, talented, near and dear to my heart, and I love everything about her. She was captain of our middle school math team. She had the highest score out of any person on that team. She won national awards for her AMC 8 competitions. Her math league competitions are fantastic. And she was one of the best students I have ever taught. And I've known her a long time. I feel like she's just grown up around me. I'm so excited to be able to announce that the Middle School Math Award goes to Miss Daphne Plott, my favorite student. I love her. I'll bring this home. Bye.
It is my pleasure to present the Middle School World Languages Award. There were many candidates who were top performers last year in middle school. We had a lot of good selection to choose from, but the student that we picked was someone who really exhibits a transcendent joy for learning Latin. Not only is she a top performer, but she comes to class just exuding excitement and love of the Latin language, and it inspires people around her, and it inspires me. I've taught her for 2 years. Last year's 2019-2020's award goes to Amber Nielsen. It is my pleasure to now announce the winners of the National Latin Exam Awards. The National Latin Exam is a standardized test that tests students across all levels of Latin that we take in the spring. It is optional, and so the kids that took this really wanted to be there. There are 4 levels of awards, and all of these students performed at top levels relative to other students taking the same test across the whole country. So the first level that I will announce is the cum laude level. That is for students who have been honored. Cum laude means with praise, and they will be getting a certificate if they just come to my room when they get a chance. The students are Daphne Plott, Sophie Schultz, Harmony Barr, Tori Nielsen, and Amin Hassan. The next level is magna cum laude, which means with great praise. They will also be getting a certificate. Ben Ireland, Zachary Osmus, Amber Nielsen, Owen Okolowitz, and Danny Chesler. The next level is the silver maxima cum laude award, which means with greatest praise. They will get the little silver medal. And those students are Jonathan Colby, David Fawcett, Ellie Griffin, London Herring, Cortland Larson, Constance McWiggins, Tama Barr, and Solon Grover. And then the highest level, this is the highest level you can earn on this test, the ones that scored the absolute best of students all across the country. This is the Gold Summa Cum Laude Award. It means with top praise. It looks like this. And it goes to one student, Josh Clayson. Thank you. I realize some of those students have already graduated. We'll get their awards to them post haste, and all the rest of you can come pick up your awards from my room. Thank you.
I'm excited to present the Middle School Science Award from 2019-2020. This student has consistently excelled in 7th and 8th grade science. He is humble, he works hard in class. He's great to work with in a group, in the lab, and with others, and willing to help others rise. He has consistently done thoughtful and well-written controlled experiments that have done well at the district and the school, the district, and the BYU science fairs. We'd like to congratulate Jay Stump for the Middle School Science Student of the Year. And here's your award, and come get it in my class, 229.
All right, last year's Health Department PE Department Award for middle school went to a young man who, if you saw his Dancing with the Teachers, is phenomenal at gymnastics, and his name is Samuel Golage. And Sam, since I have you in class, I will actually bring this to you in class on Monday.
The Middle School Socratic Department Award for the year 2019-2020 goes to Melanie Schaefermeyer. Melanie, I have your medal, so come get it in Socratic this year. Okay, bye.
The award for Middle School Student of the Year goes to Sarah Hellstone for her hard work and commitment in the Fine Arts program. Congratulations.
Thanks for watching, Mazer, and we'll see you next week on The Pride.